I don't really have a process for this yet because I've done it in therapy, which is great, if you're willing to put in the time and you have the money, frankly, because it's expensive. Um, but a non, clinical way to do it would be to just get out a journal page and write down a lot of things a lot of markings of rooms that you like to be in. And I use rooms colloquially. It could literally be a room, or it could be a relationship, or any sort of arena. What are the hallmarks of the places that you like to be and that give you energy and make you happy? And then on the next page, what are the hallmarks of rooms or relationships or experiences that take energy from you? And then you'll have a big list or sort of word cloud. And then I would take out like a highlighter or a Sharpie. And the highlighter, I would highlight the non-negotiables. So like, what are the things that, like, if all else fails, you need those things to be happy, or those things for sure make you unhappy? And then take out a Sharpie and eliminate some of the and just try to sort of cull it down to, like, what are the 3, 5, 8 things that bring you joy consistently? And what are the 3, 5, 8 things that don't? And you'll start to see as you do that, like, wow, that makes a lot of sense as to why X made me unhappy or Y made me happy. I was talking to a friend about this yesterday, and we were talking about how sensitive he is and in touch with himself and introspective, and but sensitive. He gets hurt, he feels things, and he's been made to feel by friends and by his last job like that was other or defective. An analogy I like a lot is, are you familiar with the film series X-Men? I really like it because it's a superhero comic and movie. Um, but as they're called mutants, not superheroes. And they're cast out of their homes and communities for being defective. Like Cyclops, the guy that can shoot lasers from his eyes, takes down a whole train station in his hometown and he's cast out. And then they all end up at this school for sort of wayward mutants. And they learn at that school, A, to love themselves, and B, to hone their thing, which is ugly, defective, and learn to view it as a superpower by honing it. And that's the process I'm describing. Is like my friend's sensitivity. He worked at a finance job with lots of broy dudes that don't outwardly show their feelings, and he had a lot of feelings, and he felt it was very toxic and felt other and felt wrong and not good enough, and he got laid off during COVID, actually. And I'm like, it's okay, man. I'm like, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing about you. And all we've learned is that wasn't the right room for you to be in. And that going forward, rooms where sensitivity and caring and empathy are at a premium are the rooms that you should be in, whether it's a relationship or a profession or a hobby. And that's just information. It's not good or bad. It's just something that you have to accept about yourself and seek out those places where that is accepted, right? And so if we can be honest with ourselves about our hallmark attributes and not feel defective, but find those rooms where those things are superpowers, not defects, that's a good way to move along your path.